This is the Giboard, the portable slackline for in and around the house. And of course, for in the home gym. So it's really a balance board made by the same company that makes slacklines. How does this actually fare up against its bigger brother? Well, this thing is basically a miniature version of a slackline. And the great thing about this is that it's not high off the ground, which makes it safer to use. What's also nice is that you can really learn the mechanics of a slackline with a lot less difficulty. Because this is smaller, it's also less wobbly and there's also less slack, which means that you can really learn how to use this before diving into the bigger slackline. Obviously, if you're more advanced, you can also get more out of this, but if you want to transition into real slacklining, this could be a real good thing. It's also great to bridge the gap in between slackline sessions. So the problem I have with slacklining, and that's really the reason why I got this thing, it takes a long time to set up. The weather has to be perfect. Also, you have to find trees that are just in the perfect space in between each other. They have to be strong enough. I would like to do this with friends. So there are a lot of factors that need to add up before you can actually go and do this thing. And did I mention the setup time? It's long. Now, they advertise this thing as being a workout tool where you can do your lunges with, or you can do push-ups on an uneven surface. I think they have to just cut the crap and sell this product for what it is. It's basically something to goof around on, to have some balance training, but also to just play and have fun. And that is what this thing is all about. We all know we need balance, and as kids we are always on top of things and we're doing goofy shit, but as we get older we need balance as much as kids do, but we train it less and less. That's why I think this is great. This allows you to have a tool in your house where you can have fun on, where your kids can join, at the same time, you don't have to add an extra training session of balance into your already busy work schedule. And you would think that this thing is just a gimmick. After a week or two or after a month, you just get rid of that or you just don't use it anymore. And I must say, ever since I got this at the beginning of May this year, I've been using this every other day or maybe even every day, and I still enjoy doing stuff on it. And it's especially fun if I see my kids just mimicking me and doing weird stuff. They also say that this is not a trampoline, but I think this is a trampoline. Boom! And where you can make this more challenging, because this is not a real slackline, is by trying to hold yourself, for example. Or you can use these things on the side. Boom! You can come up with all kinds of crazy challenges for yourself. So the reason we can do things like this is because it looks like a skateboard. So let's talk about design. It's clever and simple at the same time. It's built like a skateboard. It's made out of plywood. Also, there's a slackline that's mechanically put into this. It's very clean, very simple, and very easy to set up. And it doesn't require screws, it doesn't require a ratchet system. What I also like is that you have a lot of designs, which makes it very personal. I chose the surfer line with the chaka here because that represents jiu-jitsu, and I really like that flavor onto this board here. Also on the back you have these cork pads, which you have to add yourself. I wish I put them more towards here, because then if you do that skateboard move, you're going to be a lot safer. I come around this by using a carpet underneath this thing. If we're talking about pricing, that's where it gets a little tricky. So this thing was given to me for my birthday, so not by Gibbon, not sponsored at all. But this thing costs a whopping 200 euros, so that sets you back a lot of money for just some rope and some plywood. But I think it's just in the details. I think everything ties in so well that it's worth the price. And because on this channel we're big on DIY, I was thinking of how can we make this ourselves, and I really didn't find a way to do this. Now, there are balance boards that you can make yourself, and I do want to explore that option in a future video. Stay tuned for that. My biggest selling point for this thing is that we need more balancing exercises in our lives without having a separate workout session for it. And this thing really gives you that. You put it in your living room, it doesn't take up too much space. It's a meter by 20 centimeters or 25 centimeters. It doesn't take up a lot of space. You can lay there, you can pass by, you can play with it, and you can have a great time improving your balance and just be awesome. So that's really why I really recommend this product. I love it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you got something out of it, and I guess I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace.